Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Davey Deathray here with a short, non-spoiler review of a fantastic film that I saw last night called When Evil Lurks. The film is written and directed by Demian Rugna, and it's a Spanish-speaking film produced by Shudder and La Puerta Roja. The first thing I have to say about this film is, wow, buckle up because this is a wild ride. When Evil Lurks centers around our protagonist Pedro and his brother Jimmy. They live in a small town and suddenly they find out that there is a demon that is trying to be born amongst them. They try to escape, and that's about all I want to tell you right now. This is such a classic example of that whatever you try to do, things get worse kind of horror that I just absolutely love. I would say it kind of reminds me of if somebody like Christopher Nolan did their take on a wild, wacky franchise like The Evil Dead. So you have these possession elements, but they don't go too over the top. They stay as grounded as something like that can be. And usually in a possession film, you see a lot of religious elements. There's just a little touch on that here. One of the things I really love about the film is the tight story. They give you little bits of information. They kind of hint at what's been happening before all of this, but they leave some mystery there, not only with the story, but with some of the characters as well. There's things going on with Pedro that we kind of hear about, but don't really get the full story on. I really like that kind of stuff when I watch a movie because I want to ask myself those questions. I think certain mysteries are okay to just leave there and don't necessarily need any explanation at all. To touch on some of the technical aspects of the film, it is shot beautifully. There are some really brutal, intense moments that are there, and they're very clever with where they set up the camera, how they move it. They want to show you their cards, but in their time and not just throw it all at you at once, and I really appreciate that. The visual effects and gore in this film are so good and again really have that grounded look. I believe most of them are practical and it shows. The artists are very talented, everything looks so real, you completely buy into everything you're seeing. And yeah, there's some really intense moments there. If you're holding somebody's hand, don't be surprised if they give it a little squeeze. The music in this film does such a great job at building on the atmosphere and just putting you right there. All of the suspenseful moments and every tense bit of action is just accented by these cellos that just make the hairs on the back of your neck stand up and just sort of put you right there in the moment. It's not too bombastic or big or anything. A very classic feel to the music and something that I think really adds to the overall mood. And guys, the acting in this film, it's some of the best I've ever seen. There are some gripping moments here where the performers' emotional heights get so far up there that I wouldn't be surprised if they're classically trained stage actors. I mean, the way that they play off each other feels so natural, it feels so well rehearsed, and it's just something that I can't get enough of when I watch a film. That's gonna do it for my non-spoiler review of When Evil Lurks. I'm really looking forward to watching this film a few more times when it comes out on Blu-ray, you know, putting together a spoiler-filled review that's a bit more comprehensive, so look out for that in the future. In the meantime, check the link in the description below so you can watch the trailer for the film, you know, see if it's your cup of tea. I highly recommend this to all horror fans and really just anyone that's a fan of beautiful filmmaking, as long as you can stand a little bit of gore. Thank you all so much for checking out the video. Please give it a like if you enjoyed what you saw. Hop on over to the channel, give us a subscribe if you want to see more content like this. We've got some new shows coming out, whole bunch of stuff in the works that we're very excited about here. Follow me on my socials to keep up on what's going on, and until next time, I've been and will continue to be Davey Deathray. Take care.